So the ban list came out last night. I already saw all of it, but to be honest, I'm pretty I guess impressed of how different the direction of this ban list was. It was kind of unexpected, if I want to use a word. It was kind of interesting seeing so many little action, I guess, compared to previous ban lists. Okay, so this is what it came out. Nope, sorry, wrong one. Okay, so bamboo's crab limited to one. This is kind of a slow um ban list. This should have been banned before, but it's definitely gonna be super exploited if it's allowed to be in the new plan deck, which is Rika, I think. Cause it's the card itself is very toxic. I almost used to use it. I have definitely used this card. I'm not sure if it's good in this meta though. If the meta changes, probably could be good. Um, then Misjudged to two. This was like a kind of no-brainer. Definitely getting the Omni negated the first turn was not fun. Getting everything because as soon as you start the duel against a Desperado deck, you would have to have two cards of the card that you want to activate, or activate a card that you know is going to be negated for sure. So it's good that you don't have to play around that anymore. Then we have head judging. I'm surprised that this got limited to two. I was hoping to get this limited to one, but if that wouldn't end up happening, you would be able to play it since there's no limited to one in the Desperado deck. So I guess Konami is okay with people playing rock decks to play two head judgings, because certainly I've seen this card in lower brackets playing it at three with like no toast coins at all. Because you don't need toast coin for this, because since the opponent is the one doing the flipping. But I guess they don't want it on Desperado. And which is surprising. When I saw the line, I was thinking, so they didn't touch anything else. Because you can tell, like, when the line cuts, that means that there's no more. I was really excited to see limited to three, but like kind of weirdly excited because Amazonas Honestly used to be a very toxic meta. I definitely played them, but when we had them, I did play them when we were unlimited, then limited to one. I don't remember if it was to two first or to one, but definitely played them when it was limited to one, and it was very difficult because once you deal with one of your onslaughts, that's it. Your deck's dead. Um, Definitely surprised to see this. I'm not sure how to feel. I mean, personally, I'm very happy, but for the meta overall, I'm not sure what to expect because it's very confusing to be honest. And no longer in the list, Rose Lover, so it can boost up the new deck that is coming. We'll see what Sylvan's gonna do about this. I think the only card that they have limited it's okay. We'll check that out. So this is for this. In regards to the skills, kind of surprised. We're gonna go to the Duel Links Meta website for this because they have an article already with all of these changes. It's gonna be simpler that way. Okay, so let me take that out. Okay, so the changes that we've seen. So here are the skills. So Transcendent Crystals, if you on any turn if you have 7 or more Crystal Beast monsters in your deck. So before this, it used to be, I think, going from turn 3 onwards. So now you can use it turn 1, I guess. Not sure it's gonna be a good thing, but definitely it's a little buff, small baby buff. Iron Call. I'm very intrigued to see what's gonna be coming out of this. Cause now, yeah, instead of replacing your draw, you can send a machine monster. So that'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do. What does Iron Call do though? No, what is the card? The card itself. Let me see. Iron. I know it doesn't have like a huge effect. If you control a machine monster, oh okay, so it's just an extra summon. I don't understand. Why would you wanna use this? To be honest, I feel like if you wanna, I don't see any immediate use on this. You can use. There are other cards that you can use. I mean, this has no costs, but it's a hefty requirement. This will be kind of fun to see what they're gonna do about it. You can use 6 or less non-cubic cards. That's gonna be super spicy to see. We'll see what's gonna come out. Let's see what we don't have on cubics. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be getting any extra deck monsters. Crimson Nova Cubic Lord. Oh no, I don't think we're getting the Cubic Wave. Yeah, I'm not too hopeful of this. I think these are pretty broken. Master of Destiny now skips your first normal draw. I'm not sure if this is gonna slow down the deck, to be honest. Cause I mean, it's definitely gonna hurt you if you don't draw into the cup of ace. Definitely, you're gonna have a slower turn one. So your turn one is gonna be super weak. But if you draw into cup of ace, then you don't care about it because it's gonna be you're gonna go -1, +1, 0 advantage. Definitely, it definitely slowed down the deck, but I don't think it did kill it. So, because based on this, the next one is what grows in the graveyard. I never liked this skill. I think it was too easy to proc. I like the fact that they put 1500, so you cannot just trigger it with Cosmic Cyclone. So that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure this skill is dead unless that you find a way to spend so many life points. Maybe Herald of the Abyss. That could be an option. Herald of the Abyss 1500 straight up. You have 3 of these. You activate it, and now you have your Dark Berger on your graveyard. It's not the worst. See you later. I really like this skill. Not for the dark stuff, or the magnets, or there were a lot of rock decks that you would be using this on. That they were definitely not top tier, no, definitely not broken, just straight up fun. But well, I think it's pretty much killed the deck, to be honest. 1,000 would have been nice, but this definitely made it extremely hard for any deck to use it. I was kind of shocked to see this. I mean, I was thinking about it. Um, these all of these skills. So one thing that they have in common is guarantee you a card that you could possibly can manage to play around. Like, for example, let's say that you want a backrow removal and you want balance. You could put 3 Cosmic Cyclones, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon now that we have it, and you could secure backrow removal in your hand. So, in order to prevent that, all of these skills, what they did is they're not gonna let you special summon or activate monster effects until the end of your first main phase. So why main phase and not the end of your turn? because there are cards that could be activated on your end phase, such as any spirit card, and they don't want you to be exploiting that. Where is it? Amano. Okay, here. For example, cannot be a special summon. Monsters cannot activate their effects except spirit monster was protected during the end phase. It discards normal or flip summon, return it to the hand. So what would happen in this is that you would summon a mono and his effect would be negated in your first turn. So when the opponent goes in the second turn, he would have his field negated. So they don't want you to do that. They definitely preemptively change it so you cannot do that. So restart, I like the change that they did on restart. They removed the weird requirement that you had to have, because when they say you have to have 6 different spells and traps, that was so odd. Because why would you play restart over balance? Because balance is basically the same thing, but balance was guaranteed. Restart was not. You were gambling on your hand. So spell specialist, this was definitely nerfed without us knowing it. Same with the trap layer, my monster cards. Have you started now? Um, so what's this part is exactly telling me is that Konami doesn't want you to have a secure card on your hand. They don't want you to have a card that you put it on your deck and you're securing it on your first hand. So that's why they don't want one turn combos anymore. They don't want you to go turn one, set up your entire board and negate everything or disrupt your entire enemy's first turn so they cannot do anything, they have to surrender. So this is gonna definitely slow down the meta. So we're not gonna be seeing a lot of turn ones, OTKs, FTKs. Unless that we're probably gonna see from Cubit, at least not using these skills. You're gonna have to rely on something else. That's pretty much it. Maybe we can see in the top decks. Maybe they updated the Desperado decks. Yeah, definitely. So this is basically an example of how the deck has been affected because of the ban list. So now they're gonna have to drop the head judging, drop the misjudge, and play just 2 Kappa face because they're not gonna drop the Kappa face over the head judge or misjudge, especially now that they're losing one of their cards. I'm surprised that he says extra deck, cause I don't. As far as I know, we don't have any extra deck toast coins, or do we? Or they planning to add, and they're preventing you from doing the extra deck. We don't have that. We don't. Oh my god, we do have this. You can toss a coin. Oh my god. You could have thrown this on your extra deck. I mean, you can kill 1 slot, even 2 slot. I mean, I don't think you use extra deck that much. But if you definitely would drop these 2 on your extra deck and you have to play 2 less cards, that would be amazing. Cause you could drop this and probably drop no Twin Bear Dragon. You replace these 2 and you put it on your extra deck. That would be devastating. At least I didn't know that was a thing. Probably there were people using that, abusing that. So this is the. Let's go back to the ban list. No, wait. Amazon's. I wanna see how this is gonna be played. Bamboo's Craft 1. Yeah, basically very soft. Very. Aside from the skills with the guarantee, the ban list itself was pretty soft. What I'm guessing is that Konami is okay with these decks being in the top, because Noble Knights they're gonna have some sort of impact based on the skill balance change. Desperado definitely is the one that got hurt the most. Onomato, they're dancing here, like they don't care what's going on. Darklord, Seraph, they're gonna have to find a new alternative. Because the deck itself, they don't really need see you later. They destroy definitely the consistency because you cannot longer see you later and do it again. That's definitely been stopped. World exists, man, they're super happy. They're getting new support. Blue Eyes, they're okay. I knew that they were not gonna be touched, and even if they were, I was gonna be surprised because the deck itself is not that strong. It is very popular, but it's not as strong as people think. Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon is fun, and I'm surprised that it's fun because that deck's very OTK. They can really disrupt your plays if they go first. I mean, they go second. It's very aggressive. I want to see how Noble Knights and Thunder Dragons are gonna deal now. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go up for sure. I'm expecting the Thunder Dragons to be up, and this one to probably fall down the tier list. This one possibly tier 3 or down. This could be up. Oh my god, hero decks are back? Yes. Okay, so that would be it for me. Um, Thanks for watching.